Have you ever noticed your dog scratching their ears a lot, shaking their head frequently, or even showing signs of pain when you try to touch that area? These behaviors might be pointing to a common issue among dogs: otitis. In this video, we're going to talk about this condition, which, although quite frequent, still raises many questions among pet owners. You'll learn what otitis is and what the most common symptoms are, so you can recognize the warning signs before things get worse. We'll also explain how it's treated and, most importantly, what you can do to prevent it from bothering your dog again. Everything is explained clearly and reliably, so you can take better care of your dog's health. And if you enjoy learning more about your pet's behavior and want to give them a happier, healthier life, make sure to subscribe to our channel. We post daily videos with high-quality content, created with care and responsibility for people who love cats and dogs. By subscribing, you help our channel grow and continue bringing content that truly makes a difference in the relationship between pets and their humans. What is otitis? Otitis is an inflammation of the ear that can affect dogs of all ages and breeds. It can show up as a mild issue or turn into something more serious, depending on the cause and how long it takes to treat. There are different types of otitis, and they're classified based on the part of the ear that's affected. The most common is external otitis, which affects the ear canal up to the eardrum. But there are also cases of middle and inner ear otitis, which are more severe and can impact the dog's balance and even their hearing. The causes of otitis vary. In many cases, it's due to moisture that builds up in the ears after a bath or swimming. But it can also be linked to allergies, foreign objects, excess earwax, bacterial or fungal infections, and even hormonal issues. Some breeds are more prone to otitis, especially those with large, floppy, or very hairy ears, like Cocker Spaniels, Golden Retrievers, and Basset Hounds. In these breeds, the ear canal tends to be more closed off, which makes ventilation harder and encourages the buildup of moisture and dirt. Understanding what otitis is and how it develops is the first step to recognizing the signs and acting quickly before the problem gets worse. Symptoms of otitis in dogs. Symptoms can vary depending on the type and severity of the inflammation, but there are some behaviors that are quite characteristic and deserve attention. One of the first signs that usually shows up is excessive itching in the ears. The dog might use their paws to try to relieve the discomfort or rub their head against furniture, the floor, or even their owner's legs. Another common symptom is frequent head shaking. The dog instinctively tries to get rid of whatever is causing discomfort inside the ear. In some cases, they might even tilt their head to one side, as if struggling to keep their balance. Bad odor is also an important sign. Otitis often causes a strong, unpleasant smell due to the presence of discharge and the growth of microorganisms. If you notice this smell when you get close to your dog's ears, it's time to investigate. You might also see redness, swelling, and even discharge coming from the ear. This discharge can be yellowish, greenish, or dark, depending on the cause of the inflammation. In more advanced cases, the dog may show pain when touched, become more irritable, or even avoid letting you near their head. Diagnosis and when to see a vet. If you notice any signs of otitis in your dog, the best thing to do is consult a veterinarian as soon as possible. While many pet owners try to handle the issue on their own using home remedies or over-the-counter products, this can actually make things worse and complicate the treatment. Otitis is diagnosed through a detailed clinical examination. The vet usually uses a tool called an otoscope, which allows them to look inside the ear canal and identify signs of inflammation, discharge, foreign objects, or injuries. In some cases, additional tests may be needed, such as cytology, which analyzes the cells found in the ear discharge, or even a microbial culture to identify the type of bacteria or fungus involved. These tests are essential to determine the most appropriate treatment. After all, each type of otitis requires a different approach, and using the wrong medication can not only be ineffective, but also lead to resistance or unwanted side effects. The vet will also investigate whether there's an underlying condition contributing to the problem, such as food allergies, dermatitis, or hormonal imbalances. Treating only the symptoms without understanding the root cause can result in frequent recurrences and prolonged discomfort for the dog. So, if you notice any signs of ear discomfort in your dog, don't hesitate to seek professional help. Treatment. The treatment for otitis in dogs depends directly on the cause of the inflammation and the type of otitis diagnosed. The first step is to properly clean the ear using specific products recommended by the veterinarian. This cleaning helps remove excess wax, discharge, and microorganisms, preparing the ear canal to receive the medication. The most common medications include antibiotics, antifungals, and anti-inflammatory drugs, which can be given orally or applied directly into the ear as drops or ointments. The vet will prescribe the most appropriate medication, the correct dosage, and the duration of treatment, which must be followed exactly, even if the symptoms disappear before the treatment is finished. In more severe or rare cases, surgical procedures may be necessary, especially when there are internal injuries or recurring otitis that doesn't respond well to conventional treatments. Prevention. Preventing otitis is always better than treating it. And fortunately, there are simple steps you can include in your dog's routine to greatly reduce the risk of ear inflammation. The first thing to watch out for is moisture. Anytime your dog gets wet, whether from a bath, swimming in a pool or lake, or even walking in the rain, it's important to dry their ears thoroughly, especially if they're a breed with floppy or hairy ears. Moisture buildup creates the perfect environment for bacteria and fungi to grow. Regular ear cleaning is also essential, but it needs to be done carefully. Avoid using cotton swabs or homemade solutions. The best approach is to use ear cleaning products specifically designed for dogs, as recommended by a vet. These solutions help remove excess wax and keep the ear canal clean without irritating the sensitive skin in that area. Another important point is to watch for signs of allergies, such as constant itching, skin redness, or recurring ear infections. Often ear inflammation is just a symptom of a bigger issue, like a food or environmental allergy. In these cases, treating the root cause is key to preventing future episodes of otitis. Also, avoid using perfumes, heavily scented shampoos, or irritating products near your dog's ears. And of course, keep up with regular vet checkups, even when your dog seems perfectly healthy. Prevention starts with consistent care and attention to the small signs. As we've seen throughout this video, otitis is a common condition, but one that requires attention and care. Knowing how to spot the symptoms, getting the right diagnosis, and following the recommended treatment are essential steps to ensure your dog's well-being. And even more importantly, taking preventive measures can stop the problem from coming back, giving your pet more comfort and a better quality of life. If you've dealt with this issue before, feel free to share your experience in the comments. It might help other pet owners who are going through the same thing. If you enjoyed this content, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you don't miss future tips on pet health and wellness. Your support helps us keep creating useful and trustworthy content for you. And don't forget to share this video with your fellow pet lovers. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next video.